Hey, it's Game Hydro, and today we're talking about a new game called DDDigger or DDDigger. One of those two. It's by Tree Plla. So the developer with a hard to pronounce name is making games with hard to pronounce names. Surprised? Neither am I. Anyways, we're going to talk about some tips, tricks, strategies, and whatnot to help you get free crystals, upgrade your weapons, make it to difficult and more advanced stages, and generally just dominate the game. All right, so first of all, there's a lot of different ways to upgrade, but one way is you can get free crystals, but to do so, go to this green button here that says free crystal. Lots of offers here for free crystals. Some of them are free, some of them require you to pay some sort of money. But obviously, the ones that are free are going to take a little bit less, are going to pay you a little bit less than the ones that are not free. But that's just the nature of the game. This is using Tapjoy's offer wall, and that is something that I don't really see too much in mobile games anymore, but I used to see them all the time around 2012, 2013 or so. So it's kind of surprising to still see it here. And for me to reference something that old, yeah, I've been doing this a long time. All right, so the far left icon that you'll open up as you get further into the game is the planet weapon. This is basically a permanent skill or weapon that unlocks as you get further into the game and as you spend planet coins. Now, once you get planet coins, you can unlock them in multiple different ways, including earning them by tapping treasure chests in the level. Once you have a skill, you can then upgrade it. Most of the time, it'll be done using regular old silver coins, but every fifth upgrade or so, which ranks it up, uses planet coins, also has more of an effect. We're going to hit that upgrade right now, and that has a major damage increase to it. As you can see, the next upgrade is going to use standard coins. All right, so over here in the spin area, you can spin 1 time, 2 times, or 5 times each. There's pros and cons to both. Obviously, doing only 1 spin at a time takes significantly longer to upgrade things, but you can upgrade your skills more evenly, arguably, using this. Whereas if you do 5 skills at a time, they won't upgrade quite as evenly, because you'll get the same 3 skills popping up in the slots just as you would if it was X1 or X2. You'll just get 5 times the amount of upgrade tokens for that. It depends on your preference in the game, though. And if you spin 3 of the same ones, you're going to get bonuses. If you don't, it'll just be standard chips that pop out. The machine gun is always a good chip to upgrade. But, yeah, because the machine gun is your main weapon. This allows you to double your jackpot. You don't necessarily have to do anything with that. It just depends on your tolerance of watching advertisement videos. Your machine gun, of course, is your main weapon, and your other weapons are skills. All right, go over here. You can unlock different diggers. Now, these diggers have various effects and can be upgraded each time you earn digger cores. And you can earn digger cores by spending, what are they called? Warp stones. That's our 5 warp stones here, and that just earned us that particular digger core. You won't unlock them right away. You'll have to earn quite a few before you can finally unlock a new one. But you can see your progress by scrolling up and down the list of the diggers. All right. The iron one is the one we got right now. That kind of looks like a cute little Iron Man suit. Irony. Anyways. Jeez. Irony. Iron Man. Dear God. That's too much of a dad joke even for me. All right, we'll enter the stage. We'll check out some of the strategies, go over some tips for how to complete these levels. Now, The jump button, we'll go over that a bit. You can see the bees flying down and smacking into the dirt below. That's an example of what those planet weapons will do for you, because the bees are the planet weapon. And they even have various upgrades added to your list of upgrades that you can pick from. For now, I'm going to pick the machine gun, though, because that thing does a lot of damage with how many levels we got on it. It's right around level 26 for now. See that fever button in the bottom right corner? When you fill the fever bar, I like the bounce ball, I'm going to do that. When you fill the fever bar, then you can tap the button, a giant drill will come out of the bottom of your rig, and you'll go smashing through lots and lots of levels. Machine gun again. And if you want to claim the bonus card, then you can hit the advertisement video in order to watch the required video to earn all 3 of these. That video usually takes between 30 and 60 seconds. Whether it's worth it or not is up to you. If you end up watching it too much, though, you may become dependent on it in order to beat the next level. Now, you can go back levels if you want to. Alright, one more machine gun. No, you know what? I'm going beehive. You can go back and grind levels that you have already beaten in order to earn coins and planet coins. You just won't earn any special chests by doing so. Let's do the machine gun. The game tells you that it can be occasionally best to focus on one skill at a time. Obviously, that's not always practical, but don't be afraid to use your refresh tokens for that. Bosses come up sometimes. Make sure to... Oh, didn't want to use the jump button at that point. Make sure to use your jump button liberally in order to avoid getting hit. Sometimes if you see a red streak coming off the boss, that means that that's where their next attack is going to land, so you want to avoid getting hit there. Upgrade your worker and they'll give you stars faster, which will allow you to level up faster, which will allow you to pick more upgrades in a shorter amount of time. And more upgrades can always be a good thing because they increase the power and the speed of your weapons, as well as the number of weapons that you have. Alright, Rapid Blaster. That's a good one. You'll get some of these crazy upgrades when you focus on one weapon at a time. You'll get them faster. You'll get them, of course, for the weapon that you focused on. Now, look at the top of the screen. You see 3 hearts. You have... this game is a little old school in that regard. You have 3 hearts, and each time you get hit, you lose a heart. So, pretty simple here. Not all kinds of crazy hit point stuff. Worker again, because I like upgrades. And because the last few times I played this, I wasn't upgraded enough, and it hit a difficulty wall somewhere around 2/3 of the way down the level. So, obviously, with that happening, we want more weapons and more upgrades. Matter of fact, it's looking like we're getting close to hitting one now. The digger is moving fast, and I'm getting a little too close to the ground for comfort. Now, of course, if you run into the ground or you run into an enemy, you lose a heart. There are exceptions to running into the ground and losing a heart. We'll go over that a little later. But for now, one bouncy ball, one more bouncy ball, because those have a lot of power. Keep an eye on the fever bar, because when it fills up, you'll almost always just get an instant win on the level, because it takes you so far down. At the top right, you'll see times 1.0. If you tap that, you'll get an offer to purchase the speed up package, which costs 131 crystals. And so far, it's looking like the only way to actually get crystals in this game is to purchase them with real life money. But if you make this one purchase, you will have that purchase for the duration of time that you play the game. Plus, it'll allow you to auto-collect chests. That's always nice. Tap these chests because we don't have auto-collect, so we got to collect them manually. You don't always have to go down as far as you can go right before hitting the jump button, but sometimes it can help. All right, machine gun up, and there's the finish line. That means that we beat the level. That means that we have a bonus chest coming. Now, you can watch an ad video to get 5 times the extra reward. I tend to think that this is actually most of the time worth it. So I watch the ad video every time I beat a new level. You don't have to. That's just what I choose to do. But as you can see, now that chest is available. Tap that, claim the reward, and we got some coins there. So we can spin one more time. Or 5 more times, as it were. Finally can upgrade Mr. Dynamite. Now, as you level up and move forward, you'll unlock more new skills. Those skills, of course, will start off at level 1, but you can upgrade them a little faster and get them a little more, a little closer to the rest of your skills, to your older skills, by going to the ×1, like we talked about. Let's do that again. See if we get Dynamite Guy. Nope, just the bouncy ball, which that's useful for me because I like to use it. Now, my least favorite skill to choose is the circular saw because it only mounts itself right below your digging rig. So if you have it mounted, it won't do any damage until the ground is right below you. And the more time you can spend doing damage to the ground, the better. Alright, so special events in the top right corner. One of them lets you use these little prisms. Just hold the button in order to fill the bar, and then you can get the reward inside, which in this case is 2 planet coins and 200 planet coins and 5 warp stones. And then this one is the arcade event. Now, the arcade event, there are no rewards for almost beating a level. You either have to beat the level or you get nothing. The Rift, though, there's actually a slightly different strategy here compared to the regular stages. I'm not going to play it now because I don't want to watch an ad video, but the spoiler alert of it basically is that instead of having a jump button, you have a down button. And you have a boss up above your digging rig who is consistently attacking you. That spider that's in the picture. So if the spider gets too close for you, that red warning area starts to get too close to you, hit the down button. Even if the ground is right below you, a huge drill, kind of like in fever mode, will come out of your digging rig, which will blast through the ground immediately below you and allow you to escape getting attacked by the spider. Let's see. Over here, you can claim idle rewards and playtime rewards both. Hit that button. You can, of course, go about 3 times the reward, 4 times the reward by hitting that add video button plus get planet coins, or you can just do basic rewards by hitting the text, which I'm doing the basic awards because I don't want to watch ad videos. But keep advancing forward in order to unlock more planet weapon slots. Right now, there appears to be only 6 planets in the game, but the developers are pretty likely to add more planets sooner rather than later. So be sure to keep checking back for updates to the game in order to get more planets. Especially if you've already gotten so far in the game that you've beaten the last planet or you're getting close to beating the last planet. Alright, did we miss anything so far? Nothing here, just If you are a pay-to-win player, be sure to look very carefully through all these packages before you pick one. And claim all the daily gifts so that you can get free star coins, free refresh tickets, and all that business. And, of course, like we said in the beginning, do whatever free offers you're comfortable with in exchange for crystals. All right, this is DDDigger. This is Game Hydro. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Oh, do we have redeem codes? No, we don't have redeem codes because they're not in the game. All right, please like and subscribe.